So I'm on day 4, about almost toward the end. I got about 8 hours left before I go to day 5 of 14 days in the quarantine. The room doesn't feel like small per se, but it is a small space. The reason that I wanted to make a little video was to kind of just document thoughts of just what I'm thinking right now. And I think it's an interesting process. I mean, even during quarantine, I still was quarantining with my wife Isabel, so I didn't have to be completely independent and stuck in a room that I couldn't leave. I could still walk outside. I would do like laps around the apartment to get fresh air, like stuff like that. This one, I'm in here and I'm not leaving for 14 days, which it's a long time when you really think about it, actually. There's some people here that their internet is like half a megabyte download and they're all trying to share that on Wi-Fi, and it's awful. So I'm extremely thankful that like I have the stuff that I need for good internet and everything. Because if I didn't have internet through this, I would actually go crazy. Like, I don't know what I would do. It would be insane just to be this isolated, no human contact, like barely be able to text people on such bad quality internet and everything for 14 days. Oh man. But things have been going pretty good. I've been playing some games. Gotta get a sense of that Korean lag that will happen as my datas get sent over to the US and then back if I want to play something and play games that my homies are playing back in the US. Not as bad as you would think, honestly. There's some moments sometimes when it's tough, but I'm hoping that it'll make me feel like Rock Lee when he puts off the weights. That means that I'll just play out of my mind when, smooth ping again. So I don't know. But yeah, so it's 10 p.m. now, Korean time. I've been wanting to get on the Korean time zone, but I've been just getting super tired at from 1 p.m. to as long as I can make it. I'm just exhausted. So the furthest I've gone was 6. But I've been to sleep at yesterday I went to sleep at 3. And then I woke up now. So I'm still pretty tired. So I'm hoping that means I'll be able to go to sleep 12 a.m. or 1 a.m. or something to try to hit a more normal Korean time. I think that might be nice. So I'm kind of torn because on one hand I think staying up with homies and staying on an American schedule is fine, but also I think it does something to you when obviously I can't go outside, but I've got one window and that window is off my schedule. I'm sleeping when the sun's up and everything, and so I don't get a whole lot of I got a decent amount of light, but I think it's a little weird. So, but I don't know. Strange how the biggest events so far in my day are just when they drop off the food, because the food comes 3 times a day. I've got no snacks independent of that. I saved some juice boxes and stuff from before, but it's kind of strange not being able to just go and get my own food or eat what I want and everything. The food's been pretty good, but I don't know. I think it does something weird when the only events in my day are that. Her window is, I guess, bigger than mine or has a wider field of view than mine does. I was saying, I think my view kind of looks cool, but it's very narrow. And I can't see anybody on the ground or anybody walking around. It's there's nobody out through my window, through my view. So it's I don't see anybody. Her view, she at least has Like, even though she said a large part of it is like a building, there's like a little pocket over to the side where she can like just see out into the city. She can see like the hills in the background, all the buildings, the roads. And so she can see people bustling around, things going on. But I don't see any of those things. I think that adds to the isolation a bit, because nothing changes in my view. It's all static, except for the sun, which is neat. But I think it plays into. I don't always feel like I'm in South Korea. I mean, I kind of do. In my head, I know, like, oh yeah, of course I'm here, but like, I can't leave or do anything or go talk to people that speak Korean or like go buy stuff from a market or walk down a road and like try to read all the text. I'm just right here, which is kind of weird. I think that was hitting me a lot yesterday because I was just getting antsy, like just being in here. Yeah, I think that's all the updates I want to do. It's been going pretty good though.